Stephanie Bain, I have a books. I'm a book nerd. There's so many books. Hello everyone, Stephanie here, and today's video is going to be my Halloween / more like fall reads recommendations. I know we're like a month into fall or something like that, or probably more. I'm not even sure anymore. But anyway, I won't go in depth on what the books are about, but I will just kind of touch up on it. So let's start off with the first group that I'm doing, because I'm separating it, is the slightly younger readers, like teens, young adults, stuff like that. And the first one I have here is Autumn Falls by Bella Thorne. This is about a girl who is an outsider, lost her father, writes in her journal, and things happen. And it's just very enjoyable. It has that air of mystery to it, but it's super fast, quick read. Like, I'm talking, you read this in like a sitting read. Sweep series by Kate Tiernan. This is not the first book, this is the second, and it's The Coven. I have yet to get the first book in this mass paperback form because they're so cute. I love them. But anyway, this is just about a girl who doesn't know she's a witch and is a witch, and things happen. It's super fun. I really enjoy it. I can't wait to finish the series. But I really love this. Is probably my absolute favorite witch series I've ever read. I just think that Kate Tiernan did it in such a great way, because yes, it's a young adult and it has young adult issues, but they're still fun and mysterious and exciting, and a lot of things happen in this series. So I do think a lot of people can not like relate, I guess, or like enjoy it. So the next one is actually a series that I really love. I enjoy it. It's like the top of my guilty pleasure list. It's so much fun, and it's all about witches and werewolves and shapeshifters and vampires and all that stuff. So it's perfect for this time of year. It has that nice like feel of fall, and that is the Night World series by L.J. Smith. This is the first bind up of the books, and it's Secret Vampire, Daughters of Darkness, and Spellbinder. They're super fast, super fun, and it's just about this world called Night World, where all of these supernatural paranormal creatures exist, and they coexist with humans, although the humans don't know about them. And it's all about the soulmate principle. It's super good. I love it. I really do enjoy it, and I have talked about this in the past, not a whole lot, but really good. Love it for this time of year. It's like the best thing ever. The Secret Circle series by L.J. Smith. This was also a lot of fun. I love the show. I'm actually rewatching it this Halloween. Not that it's so funny, because it's not that it has anything to do with Halloween, but it's just like the perfect thing to watch during October. Anyway, this is the Initiation and the Captive Part 1, but it's about a girl named Cassie who things start happening to her, and her mother decides to move her closer to home, like with her grandmother actually, because her grandmother's sick. And things happen when she moves back to her mom's old town, which is, what is it, New England. There you go. I was gonna say New Salem. Oh. It's not like the show. I mean, there's some similarities from the show in the book, but very few. But I still really loved it. Super fast paced. It has nice mystery to it. The Chain Letter Duology by Christopher Pike. This is just about a group of kids that do something they shouldn't do, and they're haunted. The first book is actually quite creepy. Like, there were parts in the book that, like, if I was reading it too late at night, I'd like hear things and I'd start getting like spooked. I don't know. Maybe it was just me. I don't know. But the first book was definitely had like a nice little creepy factor to it. And then the second book was just a really cool, you know, ending to the duology. But really enjoyable, super fast paced. Love like everything that happens to them. It's definitely one of those like I Know What You Did Last Summer type things. I mean, this book was written back in the 80s, I want to say, or early 90s. Yeah, this was in 1986, and I think that was before I Know What You Did Last Summer. So I think we know where they got that idea from. But it's so good. Creepy. Of course, creepy is perfect for Halloween, right? And the last young adult book I have, or teen book I have, is Bad Girls Don't Die by Katie Allender. This is just about a girl who has a younger sister who's obsessed with this weird old doll, and they live in a very old house, and things start changing in the house. Things start moving, and creepy things start happening. But this is a really fun book. I actually want to get the next 2 books. I really enjoyed this series. I really enjoyed this first book, but it has a nice little bit of creepiness to it. It's nothing that I found scary, but I think if you're younger, you might get creeped out by it. But it's very enjoyable, really love it, and I would just highly recommend it. It's not like it's kind of like Autumn Falls, where it's not your typical, they have the same issues as every other girl. Like, they're a little better written, and I love that about a protagonist, especially a younger girl. So now let's get into the older books, older people books. The first one I have here, again, not all of these are Halloween related, but dark and creepy in some way to me. And that would be the first book in the Dexter series by, what's his name? Jeff Lindsay. I always forget. But this is Darkly Dreaming Dexter. It's about a guy named Dexter who's a serial killer. But the amazing thing about him is he only kills bad people. And that's why this book is really awesome for this time of year, because it's like blood and gory. And it's based in South Florida. Like, they mention things that I drive on all the time. So it's like, yeah. I love the show even more. The show is so good. But I own the second one and I still, maybe I'll read it this month. We'll see what happens because there's still a couple weeks left. I have 2 books here by Greg Iles. Again, I don't read a lot of horror, but I read a lot of, what is this, mystery, a thriller. Usually it'll say, but it doesn't. Anyway, the first one is Dead Sleep, and it's about murders that are happening and paintings. But guess what? The people look like they're sleeping in those paintings, but they're really dead. So who's killing them? Who's doing it all? And it's all young women, like youngish women. Oh my god, this book is creepy, super good, love it, enjoy it. Greg Iles has a great, he just knows how to write, and he just knows how to just get it all out there and make everything just so perfect, and I just highly recommend this. Super creepy, super creepy, perfect for this time of year. Next is Blood Memory by Greg Iles. It's about an FBI agent named, I forgot her name, sorry, Kat, who goes to her hometown, and she's been having blackouts and fainting and all those little weird spells, so they suspend her for a time. You need to just chill, woman. And something happens and she finds blood in her childhood room. Is it her room, right? I believe so. I might get some things wrong. I haven't read it in a while. Super good, very big. So good though. It's creepy as shit too. Love it. I just love the whole oh my god, is there someone standing outside your window and trying to kill you? Who knows? In the Woods. I was gonna say Into the Woods because the movie, but anyway, it's In the Woods by Tana French. Oh, this is about a guy who is, I think, an FBI, or he works with the police in some way in Dublin, Ireland. Something happens. There's a murder in his old childhood neighborhood in the woods. And he goes to investigate. He's partnered with, I forgot her name too, Cassie. And the thing is he starts remembering things that happened when oh my god, I need to reread this, just totally thinking about it. But he starts remembering things that happened when he was a kid, when his 2 friends and him went playing in the woods. They went missing and they found him when he was young, Rob. I think that's his name. Yeah, sorry, I keep looking at the back of the book. His shoes were filled with blood. He was covered in blood everywhere, but his friends were never found. So going back, he gets flashbacks of that night because he doesn't remember what happened. All he remembers is we were playing and now here I am covered in blood, a young boy, So going back to solve that new murder, present day, it's he gets flashes and things are tied up, maybe? Who knows? Super good. The next book I have is a witch book for adults. Really love this book. Super good. I literally need to reread this. And this is The Physic Book of Deliverance Dade. It's about a woman who I forgot her name, but anyway, she's writing her she's working on her dissertation, because she wants to be a doctor and all that fanciness. And the thing is her grandmother passes away, and her mom wants her to take care of the sale of everything. So she's working on her dissertation, goes to Salem, which is where her family is. That's where her grandmother was from. And things start happening. Witchy things start happening, but it's so good. So good. Nightfield by Marisha Passel. This is about a murder. A guy who's obsessed with finding out things about this other guy who happens to be the father of the girl that was murdered, and somehow he's linked in it all. because he put himself there, apparently, of course. But it's really good, super mysterious, very dark. It has interactive things that you could just download, like the application for it, but it has like pictures and articles and stuff, but it's super dark and it just has such a dark feeling to it. It's perfect. Perfect. Those are all of the recommendations. You know, sorry. But could you guys recommend to me really good horror books? Because I think I own one and I haven't read it yet, and that's It by Stephen King. Oh, and Dreamcatcher? I mean, are all his books horror? I'm not sure. But point is, I don't read enough horror. And the thing is I like bloody, gruesome, and I want scary. I want something that literally I'm going to shit my pants or like sleep with my light on. Can someone recommend that to me? Because I just don't even know where to stop. There's just so many. It's so saturated with so many horror books. And I'm just over here like, oh my god, what am I going to do? But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video. And I'll see you guys next time. I hope you guys are doing pretty good reading. I am slightly failing. Just like a little. So yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.